friend anymore. You're not my friend anymore, 'cause you touched my penis. My penis.
Whoop. Yeah. When we with the Lord, don't stand around, man, looking bored. And when we hit the street, I'm with my Jesus, gonna beat the feet. Yeah, that's how I roll. Praising the Lord, man, it's out control. I'm canned food with the biggest fro. Like Pastor Pete, man, I got to go. Yo, girl, look at that Bible. Girl, look at that Bible. Girl, look at that Bible. I read it. Boy, look at that Bible. Boy, look at that Bible. Boy, look at that Bible. I read it.
When I walk in this church, this is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at JC. I got passion for my faith and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it.
I'm Christian and I know it.
Too bad you'll never be rad.
It's very clear. It's very clear.
Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said the word sadness does not appear in the Quran except in the form of forbidding it or in the form of negating it. And the reason for this is because there is no benefit for having sadness in the heart. The most beloved thing to shaitan is to make the believing slave sad by taking him off track. The Prophet ﷺ sought refuge in Allah from sadness. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said, sadness weakens the heart and diminishes determination and wanting to go forward. And there is nothing more beloved to the shaitan than the sadness of a believer. For this reason, be happy, optimistic, and think good about Allah. Have trust in what Allah is able to do and depend on Him. You will find happiness and pleasure in all situations. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah also said, don't ruin your happiness with worry. And don't ruin your mind with pessimism. Don't ruin your success with deception. And don't ruin the optimism of others by destroying it.
Look, Mom. I drew our family in school today.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have time to finish Caleb's face. Carrie drew two mommies. She told me they're married to each other. My teacher says that all that matters is that people love each other and that they're happy.
Well, people have their own ideas about what is right and wrong. But what matters is how Jehovah feels. He wants us to be happy, and he knows how we can be happiest. That's why he invented marriage the way he did.
You mean one man and one woman?
Exactly. Look at Genesis 1:27. Jehovah created Adam and Eve, male and female. Then in Genesis 2:24, he said that a man will stick to his wife. Later, Jesus said the same thing. Jehovah's standards haven't changed. It's kind of like going on an airplane. What would happen if someone wanted to bring something on the plane that wasn't allowed?
They couldn't go on their trip.
Right. It's the same with Jehovah. He wants us to be his friend and live in paradise forever. But we have to follow his standards to get there. At Matthew 7:13 and 14, it talks about the road leading to paradise. To get there, Jehovah says we have to leave some things behind. That means anything Jehovah doesn't approve of.
But I want everyone to get to paradise.
So does Jehovah. And you know what? People can change. That's why we share his message. So, what can you say to Carrie?
Well, I could tell her about the paradise. I could tell her about the animals and the resurrection.
You, sir, are an idiot. You know I'm all about that Christ, no devil. I'm all about that Christ, no devil. I'm all about that Christ, no devil. I'm all about that Christ, Yeah, it's pretty clear, the devil's a pile of poo. But he can't shake me from what I'm called to do. Cause I got the spirit inside me to finish the race. He helps at all the right times and all the right places. This selfish world says it's all about you, but we know that stuff ain't right. Love is the greatest virtue. You've got that inner beauty, just let it shine. God made you fearfully and wonderfully from the bottom to the top.
The word says that there is no darkness that can hide the light, and that Jesus died so you can have eternal life.
Do you think people are born gay or choose to be gay?
I would have to say they would choose to be gay.
When did you choose to be straight?
I never thought about it. I really didn't. I am who I am.
Do you think it's the same for gay people?
Maybe. Maybe that's true.
We used to be best friends, things were great, but then you went and asked me to masturbate. Face to face, I mean it was kind of fun, but it's a good thing that my mom came in before I was done. Last time we hung out, we accidentally kissed. Next thing I knew, we were tip to tip. My mom came in, I said, "Hey, look at this." She said, "Kevin, would you stop playing in the mirror?"